Before I ask you about last week, I was going to talk to you a little about the workout plans you do in the off season. How much time do you usually spend in a typical day, like doing training stuff? Would you guess?
A typical day is usually like maybe 3 to 4 hours depending on the workout. I do go on my dad's skating treadmill and rapid shot machine, which helps with skating technique, your stride, and then obviously your shooting. So I do that about an hour each day as well, so that accumulates to 4 hours-ish a day.
Everybody talks about, obviously your speed. How much of your speed is attributed to that skating treadmill? How much faster do you get when you can work on that as much as you do?
Yeah, for sure. It's contributed a lot. I've been on it since I was, I think, 12 years old. So just building up that momentum, building up that speed, and obviously getting older and stronger definitely helps with coming faster on the ice.
What's that thing made out of, by the way? Like, what are you skating on when you're on that thing?
It's synthetic ice, so I don't know how many slats there are, but they're just slats that go across with like a lot of little pieces to put them together.
How hard is it to move? Like, is it hard to get it going to get a decent speed when you first start using it? Is it tough to kind of, or does it just automatically kick in?
Yeah, no, when you first start it, it's pretty like sticky. Like, it's not exactly like ice, obviously, because it's synthetic, but it's definitely like harder to skate on, and it like takes a lot of times to like sort of get going and get the feel down.
And that shot machine, I was going to ask you about that thing. How's that helped your game? Obviously, everybody watches you play knows you have a pretty accurate shot when you get it off. Is that one of the reasons why? Would you say?
Yeah, for sure. I shoot probably 500 pucks a day at home on the rapid shot machine, and it definitely helps with like hitting proper targets, not hitting it in the goalie. And then obviously it helps with the speed and velocity of the shot as well. So that's definitely helped me in my game as well.
That leads me to, I was going to ask you first before I got into the whole experience in general, is to scoring a goal against the U.S. What were you thinking when you saw the puck just kind of sitting there, and were you surprised that you were able to just skate right up there without anybody really contesting it or anything like that?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. I won the face-off back, and we broke the puck out really well. And then no one was in the slot or covering me, so I just kind of sort of slid in there and scored top shelf.
I was just wondering, like, you remember kind of what was going through your head right when that went in, like when you saw it? Like, did you have time to react, to think about how you were reacting, or was it just all just kind of spontaneous?
It all was spontaneous. I was just really excited, especially scoring against the U.S. and then it being my first national women's team goal. It was definitely an amazing feeling.
How did that help, too, just to kind of make you feel like you maybe have a chance to stay up there, that you were able to contribute? If you'd gone up there and didn't do anything in all 4 of the games, would you be a little more nervous about possibly getting to go back for like the World Championships or something?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously being my like first year with the national team, definitely thought I played like my best out there and did what I could, and hopefully I get a chance to play at the Worlds in March, I believe, or April.
Oh, yeah.
But whatever they decide is obviously their choice, but I definitely hope to be there, obviously, and I think I did my best.
What's it like to go from being here, you're like a senior, you're on the number 1 line on the team, you're one of the leaders in scoring, and then you go there and you're like a 4th line player and you're the youngest one probably. What's kind of adjustment is that? Just, it's got to be a little different, I would think, because it's right in the middle of the season too, so you're making that adjustment kind of on the fly. But
yeah, for sure. It's definitely different, but I still played the game that I know how to play, and whatever role they put me in, I was happy to play, and I think I definitely obviously played my best out there and did what I could, and unfortunately we lost, but hopefully we can get them back next time.
What's it like, by the way, to be? I mean, you've been in big games here, but what's it like to play in a U.S.-Canada game when you know you're playing and the 2 best teams in the world are out there? I mean, what's that feel like?
Yeah, it was definitely different. Coming from playing like 2 best teams in the nation, it's just country rivalry, and it was just an amazing feeling, especially with like the crowd we had in Saskatoon. It was definitely like an energy builder, and definitely a positive.
Right. I was going to ask you too about getting to be online with Jamie Lee. What was that like for you?
That was pretty cool, especially with the success she's had at Clarkson here. I think her and I did well together, and hopefully we can get another shot at playing together.
Did you guys know each other at all before this, like last summer when you went to the tryout camp? Like, did you ever met her before, or was this kind of your first time really getting to?
This is like my first time really getting to know her. Didn't really know her before, but yeah.
Is it a little weird, like when you're playing online with somebody who just broke a bunch of her records a year ago? Like, did that ever come up in casual chat or anything like that?
No, that didn't come up at all. Yeah, no.
Yeah. What impressed you about her, though, like the way she plays? Like, what did you kind of notice?
She sees the ice really well. And she's like hard on pucks in the D zone, and that definitely helps getting offensive chances, because as Matt always says, once you do well in the D zone, you'll get more
Right.
offense chances. So I think she's overall a really good player.
What was it like to obviously had a couple former teammates you got to be teammates with again for a week? What was it like to kind of have Shay and Renata back with you for?
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
great seeing them. I hadn't seen them, Shay since banner raising, and
Yeah.
Renata, I don't even know, Fall Festival, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But it was good to like have them back on my team again and
Yeah.
share those memories with them.
I guess one of the last things I was going to ask about was, with Natalie Spooner being on the team too, did she know that you looked up to her when you were a kid, or is that something she had no idea about? Or was it just
Yeah,
really-
she actually did see the tweet
Oh,
we
yeah.
posted, which is kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun out there, and
Yeah.
I definitely still look up to Spooner and Poulin. Obviously,
Yeah.
the whole team is amazing players.
And I should ask real quick too about just the support you got from like hometown. Saw the flag, your parents
Oh,
great.
yeah.
What was that like to kind of get that from the kids you work with over
Yeah,
there?
that was an amazing
Yeah.
feeling. Getting that flag, and they also sent me like a little congratulations card and like good luck card, and they
Yeah.
all signed it, and that was just adorable.
Yeah.
Seeing that I train them in the summer and they want to be in my position someday. So.
Yeah, that was good.